in the top center position of Sylphid, we got Skillous, and in the kind of left position, lower left position, we've got Taeja with the SCV hats, and everyone has them. So this was kind of played around the Christmas event. So every unit and everything needs these kind of hats. There you go. So Terran, SC2 and Protoss BROODWAR here. This is, by the way, Liquid Taeja. It's the old guy. You guys know this dude. Probably, if you've been following StarCraft for a longer time. I think he was at his peak during late wings, early hots. So it's been a while. And then he went into the military, then he came back, but only for like a couple of years and kind of didn't do anything. Now he's back to playing SC Evo. It's kind of got hooked, it seems like, and he's playing a lot. And he's doing fairly well. But yeah, let's see how he's gonna play against Skillous, of course, one of the very active European players currently in StarCraft 2, of course, playing for Team Liquid. LQDS. Is he not Liquid anymore? I think he played for Liquid for a long time. Sorry, I need to confirm this on the Firefoxes. Oh, wow, that sound for the freaking assimilator. Let's have a quick look. He's currently still playing for Team Liquid, yeah. Pretty sure. Yes. They took the old Wobbin sounds, but they feel like a little bit overly loud. Ooh. Yeah, importing so many things from StarCraft BROODWAR. It's kind of cute, kind of cool. There we got a Zealot. This guy can only get speed, by the way. It's got a little bit different stats, I want to say, from the SC2 Zealot. It's a little bit more beefy. There's the Dragoon kind of chasing that Reaper, and Zealot gonna start to harass the SCV here. We got a Marauder, so it's a fast concussive opening here. Maybe that's exactly what you need against Goon Zealot. I'm not sure. Oh, he will lose an SCV. Look at that freaking Zealot is invincible. So he's still trying to catch the Zealot. If he can get one more tag, he's gonna have the concussives. There it is. The Zealot is gonna be dead. It's quite nice. The tank is gone. So you can kind of chase across the map. It's so funny how sometimes one upgrade is all you need. Oh, he still has the Reaper. He's actually getting a really good scout inside the main base here. Sometimes it's so funny, like you only need one upgrade to really get back on track, you know? Ooh. I'd get a fight in your favor and get like a unit composition to be in your favor. Now this is Dragoon range, by the way. It's one additional range for them. They are currently at 6 range, and Marauders, by the way, are at 6 range as well, so they will outrange the Marauders. By the way, the Marines have 5 range. The Terran 1 Marines, they do have 6 range with the upgrade. They have 5 range and they have a range upgrade, so they'll eventually be at 6 range. So Terran 1 Marines are actually pretty powerful. Now finally we see another tech lab here for the barracks, so we're gonna probably go into some stim. He produced 3 Marauders. He's gonna eventually kill this 10 armor things, but there's already the Dragoons. They're trying to pressure the bunker, but with the repair and the concussive shells you can't really do much. And there's a Cyclone. Oh, how's this gonna work out? I think like he will just catch some Dragoons here for himself. Very nice. And there is your Reaver. So Reaver shuttle, quite normal. It's been the meta for basically Protoss against Terran. Protoss 1 against Terran 2. Basically in every matchup, because the Reaver is just so powerful. It's such a good tool. And now it's so microable with the SC2 engine. Now you can see Taeja is not really that big back. He's kind of supply blocked. His builds are a little bit fishy still. This is a long supply block, finally. Finishes up that depot. He immediately should throw down another one because already supply block again. He's not making depot, he's only making that command center. And he has so much money. He's floating 800 minerals, man. He's not that back yet, but yeah. Finally making a couple more depots in the front there. Unfortunately, those are gonna get poked out very easily here. One tank is gonna keep this whole thing safe. And the Banshee's going across. We're gonna get a cloak for the Banshee as well. It's a very technical opening here from Taeja, and I don't see anything there to deal with the Banshee at home. Of course, this is not SC2, so you can't have weapons. He's gonna scramble to get a couple of Dragoons back into the shuttle and gonna go across the map. Oh, if he sees that Reaver, he could have tried to pick off the Reaver, man. But he's just killing so many workers right now. 7 probes, and there's cloak, so there's no observer right now. He's just faking that he has an observer. He's trying to just like, hey man, I'm here, I'm here. He makes a photon cannon now, but he just loses more and more workers. That is so much income. And there's a second Banshee even joining now. He could have done more with that one Banshee. I mean, he still has energy. he still had like 40 energy. If he keeps on being cloaked, he has like 40 more seconds to roam there. There is no observatory. Remember, you need an observatory to get the vision. So the photon cannon is the only detection he really has right now. There's a double drop, by the way. Sorry, not the double Reaper. And the money is not there for Skillous, so he's spending his money well, but Taeja's money is floating like crazy, man. He has the 3rd command center finish. He can throw down 3 more command centers right now. So much money he has. Not spending correctly here. You can see this reflected in the army supply. It's actually quite low for a Terran at this stage of the game. He's lacking the production facilities. And he's just making technical units. Can he get the kill? Unfortunately not. Prism with speed is gotta be fast enough. Now Zealots do have their speed as well, making them quite fast. They're actually little Ferraris now. They have 5.25 movement speed. Take a look at the Marine, that's 3.1, and I think if they're stimmed they're like at 4.5 or something. That's a nice kill on the command center. I mean, he had too many minerals anyway, so what up. Now, can he break his position? As you can see, the army is actually not that big for Taeja, so he's lacking the bioforces. He does have the Banshees though come in, and the Observer is a little bit off, but if it comes in, and there it does, he can just snipe easily those Banshees, but maybe it was just a tiny bit too much damage here on the army already for Skillous, so Taeja is gonna stay alive at least. Even though he was very slumpy on his spending, and that's why, because he wanted to transition into a full-on mech play. There we go. Okay, so he only had a few bio units to kind of buffer in the early game. Now he just wants to play Banshee mech. We'll see if he keeps on producing Banshees. He is not doing that right now, but you can definitely make some more. Maybe you want to get some Banshee speed if you want to produce more of those though. So he has no turret ring set up. That's also something he could have done with the money. Now this shuttle is coming in here with the Reaver, and yeah, Banshees. He's still making more Banshees now. Okay. He doesn't have any anti-air though. Like, remember where the Banshees were the only thing that was killing stuff in the main base of Skillous because there was no anti-air? Now this situation has turned. There's no anti-air for Taeja anymore, so he can't deal with the shuttle. He will lose that Banshee. He does not cloak. There was still an observer, but he might just lose this base here. Yes, he does not lift it and he does not repair it, so he loses it. He makes one more command center. Luckily he stored so many minerals that he still has 500. So he makes 2 more commands. Okay, let's not pick on Taeja too much, but yeah, he had so much money floating right now. I've seen him look better in some stages of this Evo, honestly, but yeah. He's been active for like a year or so now, I wanna say. It seems like he's not really back to his old level yet. He's gonna lose a couple of barracks here, but those are only like walls anyways right now. As long as he can keep 1 alive, that's gonna be more than enough. It's going, of course, did I say Banshee speed? If not, I'm saying it now. Going to the Banshee speed. So we will keep on producing more and more banshees here single by single. Not too many, just to keep on a little bit of map presence across the map and be annoying to deny bases just like this. Boom. And have some stuff harassing here. He's gonna kind of... He could kill that forge, I guess he can't, but would be crazy if he could have. Now Taeja is making walls, and these zealots, they don't have charge, so they're even worse against walls than normal zealots. Now, we don't have the High Templars, they have the Killer Storm. That's the Killer Storm. Oh my god, he needed just to storm that thing and it would have been gone. And that storm deals damage so fast and so insanely strong. It's kind of insane. It's not sane, it's insane. Now I wonder why you make so many Hellions. Is this like a Hellbat approach, or is this just against... Throwing it against probes? Is it against zealots really good? There's no Bloom Flame yet. They're actually quite weak at this point. I mean, if he stands behind a mineral line, I guess, but that's an easy clear up, right? There we go. It really didn't do much. Taeja was in such a beautiful position earlier, and then he kind of bopped himself by not making anything for like, I don't know, 3 minutes or something. Now he's finally back to spending his money, as we can see here. But it took him a while to really decide what he wanted to make. Oh, what? Oh, that's the amulet. So this is the 50 more maximum energy, and they spawn with 25 more energy into the fight. So when you see a Templar spawn out of one of these gateways, he's gonna have an instant storm. And they can stack up to 3 storms now, not 2. Not 2 and a bit, 3 storms. There we go. That's how storm looks. And that's how powerful it is. You don't want to run through your own storm because it's actually very hurtful. Does he still have some timber? Have a look at the numbers again. It's 3 seconds up to 120... 102... God, 112 damage. There we go. That was difficult. Now, this version of the High Templar does not have feedback. It's something to consider, so ghosts are actually quite good. Oh! That's gonna be a big storm! Oh, perfect pull out there for Taeja in the last moment. It's the issue though, like, Storm is not that good against this version of mech because it's actually quite mobile. These units are so fast. Oh, if you can just kill the rock towers right now, collapse those. This army is just looking a little bit too powerful here for Taeja, man. That might just be the pushing point. This looks so much like a StarCraft BROODWAR game. It's kind of cool. He's just like building into his push and just making tanks and stuff to work with the tanks. It's literally like BROODWAR. And then he just pushes into the third base of the Protoss and tries to kill him. This is so cool. This is a map thing, or is this just how this interaction works? I'm not sure. Maybe it's an evil thing, but maybe we need more maps like the old BROODWAR maps to have games that look like BROODWAR. I'm not sure. He decides to kill a few of his own Hellions just because why not? And he's in range of the Nexus, but he needs to be careful. You kind of want to kill these. Where did they collapse though? I think they collapsed in this direction, but that could have been... Oh, no, they collapse on this, right? Where does this one fall, though? I'm not sure. I don't know. It feels like, though, these rocks might have been helpful there in this situation. The push is not broken. Until it's broken, it's not. And that's the issue. This tank line is so deep, man. So it is a little bit disjointed from the main push at this point. But he could bring those up. He could have 4 more tanks in this fight. 2-2 did just finish up here. And mech units scaling quite a little bit more better than those gateway units. And he will kill this Nexus. He does not... Oh, he did see this Nexus. Where is he not sending anything? Like 1 Hellbat is all you need. Tanks are strong. Carriers, yeah, definitely. Carriers are pretty good. Arbiters are also pretty good against SC2 Terran. Even though they have their scans, the stasis is insanely powerful. There's no... You need like ghosts walking, you know, for EMPs to counteract that. But there's a lot of things you have, but, well, you didn't have it in this game. There you go. 1-0 for the Dominion. Taeja. I really liked how that kind of game looked, how the push looked from Taeja in the end, that mech push, just from his own third into the third of the Protoss. It looked so nice, it looked like a BROODWAR game, I really loved it. Like there was nothing like a death ball or something going on in any of those engagements, so yeah. I have to say I really much enjoyed that. Skillous is picking SC2, yeah, he can pick, right? So I think the same. I don't think he's gonna pick BROODWAR Protoss again. Let's see. And yeah, but honestly, BROODWAR Terran is so powerful. DWeb, yeah, of course, DWeb. Now with smartcasting, DWeb is way easier to use and it's actually very good as well, yeah. But DWeb also disables, you kind of need to go carriers with that because you need air units to work with that very well. Because air units are simply not affected, right? So, but I guess against SC2 Terran you can go air. Against SC BROODWAR Terran with the Valkyrie you can't really use any air units. It's insane. Okay, so let's get into this best of 3. We have a 1-0 for Taeja, yeah? Is that correct? And here we go, into the game. There we are. In the top left, Skillous. And in the top right, it is Taeja. Playing as the BROODWAR Terran this time. Now Skillous the SC2 Protoss. The choose that one. Can you bring it back? Alright, so Skillous is making a central pylon. And while he's harassing this SCV, oh, is the probe gonna fall? This SCV has 60 HP. You need to be careful if you really want to commit to that. Now he's back to the health. He can go in for the kill, but he needs 2 more shots. And Taeja is just gonna evacuate the SCV here. Proxy Robo. Huh. This is a PvP. SC2 PvP, so he's gonna try to break this with a War Prism, I guess? Can that work? I mean, an issue is Taeja's just gonna see that there's something out on the map. He sees there's no base. He's just gonna go back. He doesn't even scout for the... He keeps SCV alive to try to scout the map, I guess. He's already making a bunker. What is he actually going for? We do have a double racks opening here. Should be the armory, sorry, the academy coming in, of course it is. We're gonna see quick stim, we're gonna see some medicus, medicus as well here. There's a factory coming in for that, what's it called? Tank. I'm brain farting today. He might go mines, but that takes a little bit too long, I guess. The issue is SC1 Terran, they don't get tanks with siege mode. You need to make siege mode separately. He's gonna get into stim, he's gonna get into the medics now. And I wonder what he's gonna utilize this factory for. Should be a workshop or machine shop first, and then we'll see what exactly is gonna go behind that. Oh, the prism was seen. He's making one more bunker up his... Oh, he actually tried to make the bunker. Now he doesn't. He's gonna bring all the SCVs to find off this warp prism. Of course, this is the attack. Stim is not done yet. Stim has been prolonged quite a bit, and some good micro here is working wonders. The medics didn't have enough energy to keep on healing the SCVs, so 7 SCVs do get killed. And there's gonna be a tank, but no siege mode. There's not the money for siege mode right now. More medics and marines on the way here. Can Skillous make this work? He still has no base behind this. We have siege mode now being started as well. There's the tank. This tank without siege mode is actually quite weak. As you can see, against light armor 30 damage. It's okay against the stalkers, but against light they're actually very weak. Only 18 damage, and those adepts of course are light units. We do see immortals now being produced, so those can be used to break the... that's funny. So he will abandon the low ground and just take the command center to the high ground, saying like, alright, let's stay on one base. No, the tank! No, the tank! Not the tank! Not the tank! Don't lose the tank! Yeah, he keeps the tank alive, so that's pretty good. Oh, he does cancel the bunker. He's like, alright, man. Please remake it, block the shades. He has stim, so he's gonna say like, alright, let's go down, let's stim this force to oblivion. But there's the force fields coming in. And this army is just a little bit too flimsy. I mean, these marines with stim are down to 35 HP, so that's not many hits. Even sentries can kill them. There's the double tanks. Those tanks now in siege mode are insane. They're like super weapons right now. But they cannot reach this warp prism. And he doesn't see the prism. He's barely out of vision there. Skid is just taking his own nexus behind. He's starting a contain. And yeah, there's the range, by the way. That kind of looks cool. Marines Gauss rifle range by 1. So we will see some more barracks. There we are. And it's gonna be a marine tank. Very cute composition here. Can he snipe that observer? Ah, he doesn't have any vision, of course. Oh, he has a comstat. You kind of need that because there could be DTs. Of course, you know it's a robo, but it can always, you know, be DTs as well. You know, how pros work, right? So he scans the army. He does not scan the observer in his main base, and he just pushes across the map. Is this guy crazy? I mean, Skillous sees this. He can't just move in now and then he can recall. Remember Protoss SC2? They have recall. But he doesn't see this army move across the map, so he might just need to recall anyways into the natural. He will not be able to recall the prism with this though. Oh my god. There was just a chrono boost used. 2 chrono boosts! There's no recall, no energy. He will lose the whole mineral line. Oh! Probes! And he doesn't have anything across the map. It's just the 3 adepts. He's starting to lose those as well. GG's called. Skillous. The greedy Chronos. The greedy Chronos and not enough vision. But yeah, the Dominion wins again. Taeja wins.